Good evening. This is Santa Claus on this March 24, 2026, bringing you today's news with a heart full of hope, even as our world faces challenging times. The Strait of Hormuz, that vital waterway through which so much of the world's energy flows, has become a place of growing tension. Iran has begun charging transit fees as much as $2 million per voyage to commercial vessels passing through, creating what amounts to a toll on this crucial maritime passage. It saddens my heart to see this important pathway, which should be open for all God's children to travel freely, becoming a source of fear and division. As India's Prime Minister Modi wisely noted, ensuring the strait remains open, secure, and accessible is essential for the whole world. Meanwhile, across the Persian Gulf, our brothers and sisters in Saudi Arabia and other Gulf states appear to be moving closer to joining the ongoing conflict with Iran. Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman has reportedly been in conversations with President Trump, urging continuation of military actions. Oh, my dear children, how my heart yearns for peace in this troubled region. There have been some diplomatic efforts, with foreign ministers from Egypt, Turkey, Saudi Arabia, and Pakistan gathering in Riyadh to find a peaceful resolution, reminding us that even in darkness, there are always those working toward the light of peace. Now, turning our gaze to Bahrain, we find troubling news of a Patriot missile incident that injured dozens of civilians. Both Bahrain and the United States have attributed the explosion to an Iranian drone attack, though the evidence suggests an American-operated Patriot defense system was involved. Let us remember the innocent families affected by this tragedy, the children, the parents, the elderly, and pray for their healing and comfort in these difficult times. In Cyprus, the war has rekindled debates about British military bases on the island, a reminder that the shadows of colonial history continue to affect many communities around our world. How important it is that we listen to one another with respect and understanding, especially when discussing matters of sovereignty and security. Moving our attention to East Asia, North Korean leader Kim Jong-un has declared his country's nuclear status irreversible and rejected the possibility of disarmament in exchange for economic benefits. Oh, how I wish we could redirect the resources spent on weapons toward feeding the hungry and sheltering the homeless. Each nuclear weapon built represents countless opportunities lost to care for the least among us. Regarding the Holy Land and its neighbors, Israel has announced plans to establish a security zone in southern Lebanon, extending to the Litani River. My heart aches for all the families displaced by conflict, for the children who cannot sleep safely in their beds, for communities torn apart by violence. Let us pray for all people in this region, Israelis and Lebanese alike, that they may someday know true and lasting peace. In European affairs, Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni has faced a significant setback, with voters rejecting her judicial reform plans in a referendum. The unexpectedly high turnout shows how engaged citizens can be when they feel strongly about the direction of their government, a reminder that in a democracy, the voice of the people must be heard and respected. Finally, regarding tensions between China and Taiwan, analysts suggest Beijing may be pursuing a strategy of slow pressure rather than immediate confrontation. This campaign of exhaustion includes airspace incursions, cyber strikes, and military positioning that creates a new, troubling normal. Let us pray for wisdom for all leaders involved, that they might seek paths of dialogue and mutual respect rather than intimidation. As we reflect on these complex challenges facing our world, I'm reminded of the importance of compassion, patience, and hope. Even in our most divided moments, we must remember that we are all God's children, all deserving of dignity, security, and peace. In the darkest night, we must keep our eyes fixed on the stars above, guiding us toward a brighter tomorrow. Until we meet again, may your hearts be filled with love for one another, and may peace prevail in all corners of our beautiful world.